And you mentioned strategies on how to, succeed in the bull market, which is, I'd say, for the most part, somewhat easy. One of the things I will say is, how do you plan when the bear market comes? But I think back to some of the best CEOs I've seen in companies where when the company's doing really well, they buy back stock, right? And then when it's not, they dilute. When they see the stock price is way too high, they issued the shares then to ensure that there wasn't this insane euphoria, but they had the capital to have the runway. What is your plan for the bear market? How do you plan on honor versus madness being around in 2026?
Yeah, I mean, that is everything you just said is part of our strategy. So the money that we raise now, again, we are doing the private sale in stables, but that will be strategically converted into blue chips, and we have an extensive knowledge of yield farming and concentrated liquidity providing. All we're DeFi veterans, and the goal is that through the next few months, we're able to potentially triple or more the actual reserves that the treasury has, and then at that point we are able to convert into more stables or a lot less risk off items to be able to carry us through, and that doesn't include any sales whatsoever. So this is all prior to the game going live and being able to generate sales, and that again is something that is very different than many other protocols. So we have a very specific plan. First of all, to build the treasury, then to go risk off when we feel like the bull run is ending, and then that is when we don't really have to hit the bull run, because honestly, the game development is probably going to be about 8 months anyway, before the alpha is ready, and by then we could be past the bull run. But then we rely on the fiat gateway of people buying into the game. It will most likely be free to play to begin with, and so we're relying on users buying cards, buying skins, buying different emotes, different pets. I mean, we have a whole list in the white paper of the microtransactions that we'll be offering. And again, marketing to more of a Web 2 audience, it doesn't really matter what the bull or bear cycles are. We just need to be able to market a really fun game. And then that fiat supports the crypto side, through the token price. And really, a lot of what we're doing is in regards of burning the token. So again, we'll have strategic things in place to as we meet different milestones, we burn more, we burn more, we burn more. We'll also have a lot more liquidity than most tokens. As you know, liquidity is really important, based on people that want to get in. If liquidity is too low, then you get massive price impact trying to buy, and if liquidity is too high, you have a lot of capital that's not being utilized properly. So we're hoping to launch around 3 to 400K of liquidity, and then manage it accordingly as we grow. But that alone puts our FDV fully diluted value, maybe around 8 million on launch, which is super low for GameFi tokens. And yeah, I mean, we will absolutely be transparent with all of that. I mean, we have been in our previous protocols. I'm fully doxxed as well, which is rare. I mean, we're all about being as transparent as possible.